Hello there, and welcome back to the channel. Major Dad and I are continuing Andor Season 2. They dropped the last 3 episodes, which is both exciting but also kind of sad, because then the series is over and then that's it. Of course, I'm still expecting for it to lead directly into Rogue One, so you can kind of watch that as a series finale, and I'm actually looking forward to rewatching it. But I kind of also want more because it's so freaking good. And those last 3 episodes with like the Gorman massacre and then the aftermath at the Senate and everything that happened with Mon, and it was... Damn, that was some of the best Star Wars ever, I'd say, at least like to me personally. But hey, we get to watch the last 3 together in person because you actually decided to drive all the way here this morning, and so that we can watch them together. Just another quick info before we get into it. I haven't decided yet, as we're filming this, whether or not I'm gonna release all 3 in one video or separately or 2 and then 1. It all depends on kind of the episodes and my schedule, and yeah, I'll make the decision along the way. But yeah, is there anything you want to say before we start getting into it?
We'll see how it goes. I just want to thank you for all the comments on the videos, and sadly enough, there's so many real life parallels to what happens here and what you write about in the comments throughout history. There's a lot of things that we can learn from history. We cannot change history, but we can learn from it. So kids, read up on the history.
Yes, exactly. Because Tony Gilroy is definitely a student of history and has included a lot of references, parallels, and it doesn't have to be something specific, but more just like our history. What are we, human beings, and in situations like this, and when you have like an empire, for example, what does that look like? The tactics they use to control the people around them. And
yeah, that's a good callback to the Roman Empire. I was aware of some of the things during World War II, Casablanca and
of course, yeah,
and the French and all that. But also someone wrote about the Mexican incident. So I've been reading up on some of these things due to all your comments. So it's great to put them out there. And, and also thank you for speculating along with us. You will probably be just as wrong as we are on what's happening next. But it's fun to sort of speculate on these things ourselves.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to these episodes. Where we're going now, it's so great made, all of it.
Yeah, it's so well made.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Bring it on.
Yeah, bring it on. Let's get into it. I've been waiting for these.
Same. And thankfully we didn't have to wait as long as we did with the last 3. Now we can watch them. Like, this is Wednesday, we're watching them, and I'll, as I said, try to get them out as quickly as possible. And we could get into theories and whatnot, what's going to happen in these last 3, but we just want to watch them, or at least start with the first one here, which is titled Make It Stop. Who wants to make it stop? I could imagine maybe some of the characters who was like, all of them, they've gone through the ringer, if that's the phrase, right? Yeah. They've been through a lot, so I totally get that. But we're also closing in on the events of Rogue One and the original trilogy. We're getting closer to the fall of the Empire, or at least, the Rebel Alliance starting to make them bleed for all they have done. Okie dokes. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done that already. Throw in a like. Sure. Click the like button. Throw in a comment. And check out the Patreon, YouTube memberships if you want to support the channel, watch uncuts, early reactions, all of that good stuff. And now, let's do this. Andor Season 2, Episode 10. Make It Stop. Here we go.
I'm giving you Dedra Miro. I'm giving you Spellhouse. I'm warning you about Ferrix. I'm honoring my vow.
We can't let you go, Lonnie. We can't spare you.
Well, based on that, is Lonnie the one who wants to make it stop?
Probably.
Yeah, that would make sense.
He's been wanting that for a while, I think.
Yeah. Oh, and thank you guys. That's something I completely missed in the previous episode, was that, because they said Young, it was his team who infiltrated, or at least like his spy agent who infiltrated Bale's team.
Yeah.
So that was Lonnie, of course. So he told Luthen, and that's how. Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
makes a lot of sense. I just didn't catch that. So thank you for telling us in the comments. Yeah.
We're drowning. You keep pretending it's all under control.
Oof. Okay. Maybe Luthen also wants to make it stop. Just like the constant lying, the secrets.
Yeah, and the more intel you get, the more you need to sort out.
Yeah.
To pick out the important intel and so on.
Yeah, as he said, like we're drowning.
Yeah. I really enjoy what they've done with the intro and the music.
In every one of them, yeah.
Yeah.
And I like they're still using like the Ferrix gong here to begin with. Now it is
1 year later, BBY 1.
Yeah.
Love all the props they put out there. All the stuff that's so...
Yeah, like just the details.
Yeah.
They hired the right people for that. Oh, looks like she just got out of bed. There's Lonnie.
Yeah. Emergency call of some kind?
Yeah, he wants out.
Tell me you're ready.
Cracks in the facade there.
Promise me if it doesn't look perfect, you won't engage.
I think we used up all the perfect.
So you have to settle for maybe?
Tuck your shirt in.
He already knows how this is going to end. For him, at least. That was his whole, like, the amazing speech.
Yeah.
In the first season.
You came.
You rang the big bell.
You rang?
Ded Ramiro contacted a friend of mine in Tactical last night. She's looking for a team to be put together for an operation in Coruscant. I think she's coming for you.
Ooh.
I'm burned.
Oh, shit.
They'll be on me soon enough.
What did...
What have you done?
I figured it out. Everything.
Huh? The end game?
First, we talk about safety.
Oh, he knows about the Death Star, perhaps.
Maybe.
Tell me what you've done.
I have had Ded Ramiro's code cert for a year now. Her private storage. I knew if I told you, you'd push me to use it.
You went into her files,
I had a 2-hour window.
and you still don't know if she's coming after me or not.
I didn't have time, because I found something more critical.
What?
Something huge.
So now we're bargaining.
Yeah, help me get out of here with my family, and I will tell you about this huge discovery.
How much time do we have? How hard will they come?
They'll come at this with everything they've got. Assume they're coming now.
Then there's no time to play games. You're not the only one who'll be running. We're in this together. I need details.
Give me details now.
The Emperor's energy program is a lie.
Yep.
All of it.
Here we go.
They're not looking for partisans on Jeddah. They need Kyber crystals. The
Ooh.
crackdowns, the public order, the labor camps, Scarif.
Scarif.
Orson Krennic's been building a secret weapon for over a decade. Colonel
getting
Yularen
chills.
told me a month ago.
What kind of weapon?
Where will you take us?
Yavin. What is that? Tell me about the weapon.
Come on. Yeah.
So do we assume that he told him?
Did Luthen take him out?
Oh no! As soon as he got the information, he just killed him.
Kyber, Krennic, Urso.
Galen Ursa, Galen.
Engineer Galen Urso.
Oh! Wow.
Super weapon based in Scarif, fuel from Gorman, Kyber from Jeddah.
Are we gonna see Mads Mikkelsen?
That'd be cool.
I'll be faster.
I'll do the burn.
Wait.
Please don't argue. Just be waiting for me.
Oh shit. Is this it for Luthen?
Sounds like it.
Wow, but damn, everything's happening so fast. I can't believe he just killed Lonnie. Damn, Luthen. Like, we knew that we know he's ruthless, but
Make it stop, and so he did.
but what about Lonnie's family? Or maybe the Empire doesn't have an interest in them anymore because Lonnie's gone, so.
Nope.
Okay, burning it all up with... What is this? Who's at the door?
Well, it's a see-through door, so...
And they're not showing us...
And he puts on the face.
What the frick?
Open.
Please join us.
This episode is wasting no time.
Luthen Rail.
Dead Ramiro.
They do not need introductions.
Is everything real?
Ah, what a wise question.
Is everything real?
Only 2 pieces of questionable provenance in the gallery. Any guesses?
2 pieces are questionable.
You and I?
Yep.
60 centuries old. Probably ceremonial. Only 3 others have ever been found.
Oh.
And?
We still don't know. The tension mounts.
All these pieces, do you own them all yourself?
Most of it.
In that case, I may have something for you.
Oh.
The way they're both just committing
Yeah.
to... Oh, it's that... Oh.
Vintage Imperial Starpath unit.
From the first episodes.
She's calling me out.
Damaged, perhaps,
Yeah.
but I'd say it's held its value.
Wow. Really?
I have dreamt of this. Too many versions to remember. And here you were. All that time, hiding in the shelter of
The smile is gone.
And I've known you all along. Hardly seems fair.
You disgust me.
Likewise.
You want chaos. Chaos for everyone but you. Ruin the galaxy and then run back to your ridiculous wig and little workshop.
How confident you are.
You're finished.
And you're too late. The rebellion isn't here anymore. It's flown away. It's everywhere now. There's a whole galaxy out there waiting to disgust you.
Oh. The writing.
Yeah. That's
You'll
brilliant.
be telling us all about it.
No, he won't. He's never gonna let them capture him alive.
No.
What have you done?
Turn around.
What? Oh!
You can't die. You can't die.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. We're barely 10 minutes into the episode.
Well, this is tense.
Very. I can't believe that just happened. We're just losing characters left and right. I know Luthen is not 100% dead yet. Damn. Clea, at least Clea got out. Or, you know, like...
Hasn't the meeting started?
Miro called a raid this morning and it's gone badly. She believes she's found access. Or she did. He's apparently seriously wounded.
You have every right to be upset.
She's been warned about stepping over boundaries.
Oh, damn.
He's dead.
They just found him in a park across town.
Oh, he seems genuinely shocked.
Yeah, take that place apart.
Yeah. Oh, and even Luthen's ship. Finding everything. I thought this would be something we'd possibly see in the finale, like in the very last episode.
Yeah.
But like, not like to,
Nope.
to
They
begin
lead
with.
with that.
Did he manage to...
Destroy enough.
I don't know if he did. The apartment. They might know about that as well. Clea?
Do not wait at that spot.
No.
But it seemed like Detra called this on her own. And
Yeah.
not informing others about it. So
Yeah. Overstepping boundaries, as Partiga said. So she's gonna get chewed out. Maybe even demoted.
anything back.
Oh, we're gonna get some backstory. Whoa, yeah. Straight up flashback. At least a little bit. Damn, okay. I wasn't sure if we were ever going to learn more about.
No, their relationship and how you got to that point. So yeah, that's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Get the go back.
Yeah,
Go.
and go. Some significance to those items.
Stop.
Make it stop.
Stop rushing the news. Rush the news. Make it stop. Rush the news. Make it stop.
Yet, too much. He was disgusted.
Yeah.
There you are. Cap's been looking for you.
I had to reload.
Any burners you got? He wants that whole street out there on fire.
What the?
Your radio's off, by the way.
Another massacre.
It's nice to get a little background on who he is. And
Yeah,
so,
yeah. What put him on this path? And then he's obviously going to find Claire. As a young child. Oh.
Sergeant Lear.
That's his real name. No time to be sentimental.
Can't believe there's anyone left. But you don't want to be out here alone.
I'll be right behind you.
Don't want to be out here at all. Wow. This episode is already like insane.
Yeah. And where's she going?
I don't know.
And to do what?
Maybe she's always good at being very focused and pragmatic, so maybe like what she needs to do is actually take him out because he didn't manage to kill himself all the way. They can't risk anything. Not that I think he's going to talk. But yeah, that is definitely what she's doing.
Yeah.
When can I have him?
For what?
I need him talking.
For what?
These are my patients.
Then I'm sure you'll do a better job moving them than we will.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. You're probably better at moving them.
As in, move them or we will move them, and you're not going to like that. Oh. That's what that thing is for. It's sort of like a code breaker or like...
Slicer thing?
Yeah, slicer. Yeah. Nothing in there. What specifically is she looking for? Luthen's things?
No, she's
Or no, okay, yeah. Gotcha. To go even more undercover. Star Wars scrubs. Oh, that's someone in Bacta.
cool that they have the details in place. I mean,
Yeah.
that's brilliant.
A mix of like real locations and...
Now she knows what floor he's on.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's under control.
That's a bold statement.
I expect to have him ready for interrogation by tomorrow night.
You waited for my day off. You're under arrest, Dedra.
Whoa!
That's ridiculous.
I came with an ISB marshal.
I have to talk to Partagas.
He sent me.
Let's get this sorted.
Oh, damn. And then while they're sorting that, Claire can do her thing.
Hopefully.
Oh.
Where are we going?
Into the past again.
Your wife, now you've got it.
She's dead.
What's the offer?
What are you looking for?
It's worth 40. I know I'll never get that out here, so 20.
I'll give you 7.
7?
It's your daughter.
Yes.
Is that got sentimental value? Because I could go up to 9.
20.
10 if you smile.
20.
Does she know how this works?
We already have an offer for 15.
And she's a thief.
But a thief who's willing to pay more.
18's my max.
Sold. But no smile.
Cool. So she actually taught him how to.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Am I your daughter now?
What is she useful?
I'm not upset. Just hungry.
Let's see.
Buy some food. Oh, there's a little smile.
What's with the old?
Where am I going?
The old E.T. phone home guy.
Oh yeah, that's. Oh yeah, that's very much like an ET species. Ah, well, time for a reminder.
Through Operator Bolt the other night. Sniper. And they keep finding people who did it.
Where are they taking them?
All right, get him lined up!
You hear me? We're leaving.
I'm not.
She needs to. It's freaking brutal. Where did they film this?
I don't know. Looks great.
Yeah.
All you know now is how much you hate. You bank that, you hide that. You keep it alive until you know what to do with it. And when I tell you to move, you move.
Okay, yeah. Biding their time.
Move!
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
You're gonna have to turn back. There's no access here.
I was sent for Dr. Nash.
This unit is closed. Let's go.
Loud.
Very.
How are you going to do this? You can't shoot your way through all of them.
Doing what?
How many do you think there are?
50. Maybe more.
I think it's some explosive.
It's a beautiful place.
How long do we have?
Look around.
Is she gonna go out as well? Oh, wait. Is this Naboo? Kinda looks like Naboo.
Yeah.
Need to know you're making a choice. I lived most of my life without ever realizing that that was a possibility.
You're afraid.
It's great casting
Yeah.
as well. Young
I'm
Clea.
only afraid of what I'm doing to you.
I know what I want.
Do it.
You think I won't?
You have every right.
It's your choice. Whatever this is. Is it like a detonator?
Probably.
Don't.
She needs to see this. She's willing. But he's gonna do it. He's gonna sully his hands.
Turn.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Look casual until the explosion.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Diversion. I thought for a second like she blew herself up. Now they don't mind her. But she's still... Oh, shit. I don't know. Is Claire going to make it out of this?
Going in there to kill him or free him, or what's the objective here?
I don't know, but that armor is useless.
Yep.
Is he still conscious? No.
Turning off the machine.
Yeah. Damn.
Had to be done.
That's basically like closest
Goodbye,
thing.
Dad.
Yeah, closest thing to a father. You did it, Claire. Now please leave.
Hurry the hell up.
Dedra is absolutely fucked at this point.
Yeah, the only redeeming thing for her would be to get access and get the information out of him. So
she failed. Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
That was one heck of a fade to black.
That was a fitting goodbye to Luthen. Actually, it was. I mean, the whole episode was on this.
Yeah, we didn't check in on like Yavin, Andor, K2. It was just focused on Luthen and Clea and that whole thing, Dedra, Axis, like putting all that to bed. He did what he set out to do, I guess, Luthen. Like the rebellion, it was not there anymore.
No.
It is now on Yavin. And that's also like as soon as he said Yavin to Lonnie, I was like, why would you tell him that? Yeah. But he only did it because he already knew.
He's not going to tell anyone.
Yeah. He just wanted to say something to Lonnie so that Lonnie would tell Luthen about, well, the Death Star. But did that information ever get passed on?
Yeah, he came back and told about this new super weapon and...
Luthen did to Clea.
It got passed on.
Yeah. They got news about some type of weapon, and that's when... Yeah. And we got some references for stuff that is coming down the line, stuff that we've already seen, obviously. Mention of Scarif, Galen Erso. So again, are we going to see Mads Mikkelsen at some point? That would, of course, be great. Yeah, that would be great. And, it's always nice seeing a Danish actor pop up, and Mads is probably our most famous. Well. And he did such a good job in Rogue One. Yeah. But man, that was some episode. They wasted no time just getting into that and sort of getting that out of the way here before the last two. Like now we've built with Luthen, because that was a big question.
Goodbye, Luthen. So, yeah.
And even got some backstory about him and how he found Claire, and raised her to become this person. They were always working together, like this great team, but they knew the road that they were heading down. And again, that amazing speech from season 1, that Luthen, he was just monologuing there in front of Lonnie. It told us everything that we needed to know about him, and now they're just like showing us him going through with it. And
it was right. What does it cost you? Everything.
Yeah.
So it did. I mean, there was great writing, great acting, great sets it was on, and a fitting goodbye to Luthen. At the same time, it just gave us the piece of information that brings us further into Rogue One, where they need to steal the plans. Now at least they know a little bit about who's building it, what are they actually after on the different planets, why do they break up Gorman, why do they need the Kyber crews, and so on. So there's a lot of information that get passed on from this nice goodbye to Luthen, and I enjoyed that. I was on the edge of my seat from get-go.
They really they hit the ground running, and the whole thing with Dedra as well, her overstepping boundaries, like we've heard them talk about it before, and she is definitely a bit too eager.
She's a hunter.
She's a hunter, and she was in charge of the whole Gorman thing, and suggested like the smear campaign to Krennic, but she also, of course, used Cyril and lost him, and like that's like the last time we saw her, she was like breaking down from what happened. And now here, like she was just so close to, okay, finally I get my hands on Axis. I've been waiting for this moment. She's so smug and so like, you disgust me. But she's still, in the end, like, she failed. She overstepped her boundaries.
But it's a fitting thing for Dedra to do, because I actually think she was a bit sad. And what do you do when you get sad? And that, well, you actually work your way out of it. So she dived right into the old part where she was hunting. She wanted access. She wants. So she probably been diving hard into that after Gorman.
Yes, yeah, definitely. So curious to see what's going to happen to her now. She was about to get chewed out by Partagas, and like straight up, like they came there to arrest her, which tells like I don't even know if we're going to see her again. Then like that might have been it for her character as well.
I don't see her turning and becoming a rebel though.
Definitely not. No. Definitely not. I think this episode kind of closed off. Perhaps her story, definitely Luthen's, definitely Lonnie's, poor guy.
Yeah.
Maybe Clea. Maybe we don't see Clea again. And if that is the case, I'm glad that she just survived. But I think I have a feeling she's not gonna leave the fight just because of this and
just
her having to take
her father died.
Yeah, just because she had to essentially kill her own father, or surrogate father.
Yeah.
Wow. Oof. Yeah, wow, indeed. Great first episode of the final arc here. 2 more to go. And I think I want to get this one out as quickly as possible. So yeah, this is a standalone. You already know when you're clicking on it.
Luthen deserves that.
Yeah. In the grand scheme of things,
yeah.
He deserves a standalone thing here. So we'll see with the next 2, but is there anything else you want to add to this one?
Like, subscribe, leave a comment, let us know what we missed and all that stuff, and there's any kind of historic reference and so on. Leave them in there. It's great for me, and I Google it afterwards. So thank you so much for watching and being here.
Anything we missed at all, let us know, because again, it can sometimes be hard to catch everything with the lights in your face and when there's a lot going on. And there was a lot going on in this episode, and quite tension filled on the edge of your seat. And great episode. No more words needed. So that's gonna do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you for the next episode or episodes, however I'm going to do it. May the Force be with you.
Always.